Hi, my name's James Pendlebury. I'm an occupational therapist with Stirling Council's hospital team. I was allocated Tom's case by my manager. This comes via single shared assessment from the ward. I had requested an allocated worker for an assessment and advised that a discharge planning meeting was urgently required. I had spoke to the staff who were advocating long-term care because of the level of care. I had reviewed a 72-hour care chart. A 72-hour care chart is when the staff document every intervention with Tom over the 24-hour period, so it gives you a better idea if these needs can be met at home or what kind of environment is required. I'd spoken to Liz that day because she was in the ward with Tom. She'd said how keen she was to get Tom home. That she had power of attorney, which meant she had legal power over decisions for Tom, as he had been deemed to lack capacity for welfare financial decisions, and had a section 47 in place for medical decisions. It was important to get a discharge planning meeting organised, get everyone round the table. I also felt it was important to have Tom present because he seemed to understand what was going on. The main concerns again seemed to be the free people for personal care, how he was very agitated, non-compliant, how his bowels were inconsistent and difficult to maintain, how he was pulling his catheter out, how he was trying to get out of bed. We broke it down. I asked the consultant if she could look at the bowel regime to try and make the bowels more manageable. She started him on medication. I asked if we could try getting Tom back in a chair because one of Lizzie's goals was to have him sitting up in a chair at home so they could sit together in the living room. I also organised a manual handling assessment with the physio. We'd used a wedge and windy light sheets to help manoeuvre him around the bed. We found that if we spoke to Tom, explained to him what we were doing, he could follow basic tasks. He does get a bit motion sick, so we got him to close his eyes whenever he was turning, which worked really well. While he couldn't turn himself, he was able to work with us. In the meantime, I'd coordinated with Liz and went out to see the property. We'd fit a hospital bed, a hoist. It all looked good. The bowels were now manageable. The catheter hadn't had any more issues. He wasn't pulling it out anymore. The 72-hour care chart suggested that we could try 4 times a day care. We'd spoke about self-directed support options and went through them, and she felt option 3 was the best, which I agreed because she was under a lot of stress at the time. I felt with us organising the package of care and putting it in place, this would be the best option moving forward, but I reassured her that we could review it. I think it gives Tom and Liz control over how they want to take their support. Again, it's putting them in the driver's seat, it's giving them choice, it's letting them tailor it to how they want. When people have been in hospital for long periods of time, when there's quite complex care needs, there tends to be a lot of stress around people and families. So option 3 takes that stress away from them. It lets the social work request the package of care. I always give them the reassurance that if it doesn't work, we can also get a different option once they're home. And when he was home, agitation went right down. She's only had to attend him once overnight, so that was again good. We'd had regular reviews with Potters, the care provider, who said things were going well. Liz was very supportive of Tom. She was always keen. She never gave up hope. And yeah, I wish I could work with more families like Tom and Liz.